I was able to really hone in on what was true to me, what I wanted to do moving forward, the shifts that I needed to make in order to make that happen, what I needed to say yes to, what I needed to say no to, what I needed to put my attention on. I started my yoga practice purely for the physical workout. And shortly after I had started practicing yoga, I found myself feeling really uncertain of where I was in my life and where I was going. I was unhappy with my career, not sure where I wanted to take that. I was unhappy in my personal life, not having success in creating relationships that were meaningful and long-lasting. And I signed up for my very first 40 Days to Personal Revolution program. This was in 2010. And through the program, using the practices and techniques of Baptiste Yoga, so not just the physical practice that I started doing yoga for, which I loved and do still love, but also adding in meditation and inquiry to that physical practice, I was able to really hone in on what was true to me, what I wanted to do moving forward, the shifts that I needed to make in order to make that happen, what I needed to say yes to, what I needed to say no to, what I needed to put my attention on. And it was from that very first 40 Days to Personal Revolution program that my life truly transformed. I mean, it sounds cliche because that's what the program is called, but it really worked for me. It really, really worked for me. I started my yoga teacher training shortly after that program. I met Nick in that program, and we created our relationship that has lasted ever since. And ultimately opened Spotted Dog Yoga down the line. And I'm extremely happy with my life now. I'm extremely happy with my career, with my family, and all of the choices that I've made. And not just that first 40 Days program, but every subsequent 40 Days program that I've participated in since that time, I've always gotten something. That very, very first one felt like hugely transformative in an obvious way because I had never done it before. But any 40 Days program I've done since then, I've always gotten something. And I think the main thing that I've always gotten when I've redone the program, recommitted to the work, is like an affirmation that this works. The practices and techniques of Baptiste Yoga work. And getting like regrounded in the importance of doing the work and having any uncertainty that I'm currently experiencing in my life melt away as a result of the program, because I get in my body, I get realigned with my intuition, my true knowing, like what is true to me, what I want, what I need to say yes to, what I need to say no to in that moment. So I encourage and invite you to join the 40 Days program coming up at Spotted Dog starting on October 2nd. Whether it's your first time or you've done it before and maybe you haven't done it in a while, or maybe you did our program last fall, I really recommit. Like maybe you've lost a connection to your yoga practice. Maybe you've lost some passion for where it is that you are in your life. Maybe you feel disconnected in your relationships. Maybe you're uncertain if your career is the right path for you, or just your life's trajectory is moving the way that you want it to. Right? Like any level of uncertainty or doubt or resistance or fear or like anxiety or stress that you're currently feeling right now, trust that signing up for this program and putting the work in to do the program will let that all melt away, right? Like all the things in your head and that surround you that create disconnection in you knowing what's true to you. Like, trust that all of that will melt away so that you can reconnect to what it is that you really, really want to create. And you'll know exactly what to do from that moment forward. So I invite you to do that. I hope to see you there. I, for one, am excited to get regrounded in the work, to get resettled in my body and move forward from a place of alignment, true north alignment, right? Like physically, and then also just like off the mat. Like 40 Days to Personal Revolution is the program that will show you and remind you how to take your yoga practice off your mat to your everyday life and really apply the principles of this practice in an effective and powerful way.